So now we're going to go over some landing page tricks here to help you maximize your quality score and your profitability. So just to kind of rehash, and we kind of discussed it in the previous or in a previous lesson, is your landing page affects your quality score. Remember, they have their algorithms. Google has their algorithms that visit your landing page and look for certain things. So you just kind of want to remember that. And the two main objectives here for your landing page, remember, most importantly, it's to maximize conversions. Okay, that's your main objective. Everything else is kind of under a different category. So main objective here is to maximize conversions. Put more money in your pocket, okay? Plain and simple. The next objective, that's not quite as important, but it's still important, is getting a high quality score. And I'm going to go over in just a second about some details on that. So here we're in the Google AdWords account. I just created a test right here to give you guys an example. And what you want to do is to give you guys some insights into your quality score. You go to the ad group. All right, this is in the campaigns right here, and you can see this is the ad group. So you click on the ad group, and it's going to show you all these keywords. I just kind of did some test, random keywords here just for the point of this video. Excuse me. And what I want to, the reason we're here is because I want to point out, you want to go to status right here, and you'll see that it'll say eligible. And what you can do is kind of hover over that, and it's going to go over a couple of things here. This is saying that your ad isn't showing now, and that's because, this is only a test, and I don't actually want it to show because I don't want it to cost me any money. So that's the first thing here. And the next thing you can see here is right down here. Let me see if I can do a different one. Okay, well, whatever. It shows down here quality score. It's going to show you right now, since this is just a test, it's not showing you your quality score, but once you get enough impressions and clicks after running your ad, it's going to show you your quality score. It's going to give you an actual score, 1 through 10, and it's going to list whether it's below average, above average, or good. And what you want, it doesn't really matter. All you want is to be anything other than below average, okay? Anything else, it really doesn't matter. You just want to be above that below average. You can be average or above average, okay? Average or above average, that's where you want to be. It doesn't really matter between those two, but you definitely don't want to be below average. So that's kind of the thing with quality score. And so just to kind of touch on, really quick, because I kind of forgot to mention it, but if your quality score is below average, that's when you want to actually change your landing page to be more related to the keywords that you're targeting. And that's kind of, it boils down to, are you using the right keywords for your product? And if you're using if you have a low quality score, a below average quality score, it probably also means that you're not using the right keywords that are going to be maximized for conversion. So it's hurting your conversions as well as your quality score. So yeah, let's move on to the next topic. So back to the landing page hacks here, and this is the stuff I'm going to be talking about on this little page right here are directly from Google to help you get a higher quality score, okay? In addition to that, all of these things here, they not only give you a higher quality score, but they're also going to help you get a higher conversion rate. Okay, it's pretty basic, simple stuff, common sense, but it's important to kind of rehash it and know about this stuff. So the content on your landing page needs to be relevant. Again, the keywords that you're searching or that you're using, if you're using a, best weight loss plan as your keyword phrase, then you want to be having your landing page be about a weight loss plan, okay? You don't want it to be about something else because that's going to affect both your conversions and your quality score. And you need to make sure the content is useful so that the people can actually relate to it and use that content. The next thing here is if you request personal information, whether it's a credit card or an email address or a name or a phone number, anything like that, you need to make sure that you're very clear about why you're asking for it and what you'll do for it. So, for example, if you say, enter in your email here, you need to say, and when you do, we're going to send you an email with the download for your free Facebook ads cheat sheet. And then you can say something like, we never spam, or anything like that. So that's just saying why you're asking for it and then what you're going to do with it after that. Pretty simple stuff. So the next thing here is you need to make it easy to navigate your website. And that's just, again, this is going to help your conversions and it's going to help your quality score as well. So you want to make it so that when the user comes to your website, they click on your ad. Okay, let's say they click, we'll stick with the weight loss plan thing. So what you want to do is not have it go to some page that has, 5 different blog posts that they can choose from, because then, where the user is going to come onto that page and they're going to say, where do I go from here? You want to be directing them exactly to, if the keyword is weight loss, best weight loss plan, you need to be showing them right when they click on that ad, the landing page needs to be about that weight loss plan. How do they get it? Information about it, so they don't have to search all over for the information that you're advertising about, because, again, if they have to search, you got to remember people are extremely busy. And their attention spans are very short. So if you have people, that can't, it takes 5 seconds to lose someone off of your page, sometimes even less than that. So what you want to do is get their attention and show them exactly what they need to do to get your product or service or to opt into your list. The last thing here that they mention within Google is that you need to make sure that your the load time of your landing page is sufficient. And again, this helps with conversions as well as with your quality score, because Google doesn't want a bad user experience where people are having to wait for those load times and so on and such forth. The other thing is you're going to lose customers. The thing about it, when you're doing these things, when you're doing your ad, when you're doing your landing page, everything, you really have to put yourself into the shoes of a customer. And if you run an ad to someone who's never heard of you, okay, never heard of you, and they click on your ad, there's no video on the ad, okay, this isn't Facebook ads, okay, this is Google ads. So there's no picture of your face or your product or anything like that. This is just a text ad most of the time. So they don't have any relationship with you. Do you think that they're going to wait, longer than 10 seconds for your page to load? No. Would you do that? No. I can't tell you how many times I've clicked out of a website, and I think to myself, well, if they don't have their load times down, they probably don't have a lot of other stuff down, a lot of stuff other together as well. So I'm not going to really waste my time with this person. So that's the last thing. Make sure your load times are up to par.